Surviving Reality contains explicit content full of snark and sarcasm that may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Reality.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Carly. And this is Welcome to Plathville. Season 8, Episode 7, A Bone to Pick with You.
Oh my goodness. A bone to pick with you. This
Someone's
is
in
Maisie's
trouble.
favorite episode. A bone to pick with you. She's all about it.
She's looking around.
She's looking around like, where is my bone? It's upstairs. It's not down here.
That's too loud of a toy to bring
Way
down
too
here.
loud to bring in the studio. Can't do that. But yeah.
I'm excited for this episode because, first of all, going on the journey of watching Ethan try to repair this relationship with Teegan has been so entertaining for me.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. This was not what I expected.
And then we had the return of a little character from an earlier episode that I've been holding on to some things I wanted to say about. So I'm excited about that as well.
Bigfoot? Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get
Well,
to it.
let's jump right in. How come Barry cannot cook himself dinner?
No, he's a man. He works. I think. Is that?
Still
He
making
works
the long
out.
drive
He works
back
out.
to Tallahassee.
I think that was what he works out. So he's at CrossFit.
And then Amber's busy cooking him salmon,
I guess so.
keeping him thin.
Was it salmon? I wasn't sure. Was it salmon? Was it chicken?
I thought it was
It looked like a
salmon.
white meat to me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's no way to tell.
If it was salmon, it was obliterated. Let's just
They said it was
call
delicious.
They said it was great. Amber didn't even want to pat herself on the back. She was like, I know it's rude for me to say that this is delicious, but it is delicious.
It's like, is it?
Is that?
Clearly, you didn't grow up Italian.
Yeah,
This is the point where you are supposed to talk about how your salmon is better than anybody
best.
else's salmon.
the best, and nobody else who eats salmon, they don't even know what salmon is because they haven't had yours.
And then you expect everyone to concur.
yeah.
And if they don't, you get very insulted.
Okay, see, the way I see this going is that it would be Lydia who would make the dinner, and then as soon as Lydia would say anything about like, oh yeah, I thought it was pretty good, and Kim would be like, don't flatter yourself. Don't get all full of yourself, because it was like, oh, Kim didn't make the meal. So then now Kim's
She
taking
can't
it
be
personally.
outcooked.
No, but she's taking it personally. She doesn't want to take it personally. So that's how I saw that going down, was where Amber's like, I know I'm not supposed to say that it's the best, but like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty top
It's
notch.
delicious. So she has a friend here to help her cook. This is Berlin
Ich bin ein Berliner.
with a Y, of course.
Of course.
Who-
Not a plig, but still a Y.
A Y, yeah. I think they got her from Central Casting. Like they usually did Mariah's Friends.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, this is just, I didn't like
I don't
any
think
of this.
she's met Barry before. She was so creeped out by him.
I didn't like any of this because what is this? You're hanging
He's
out.
adjusting to being peers.
You're hanging out with, like, is this
17-year-olds. 17 again.
like 16,
Starring the Plath
16,
Daddy.
like sub adult people? Okay, like no.
Yeah, the whole thing gave it really, it was weird vibe, icky, didn't like it, don't
Because
want to see it again.
If you're Berlin and you were like, I met Amber at youth group at church because that's where you make friends, and I went and hung out with her at her house. Now I'm eating dinner with her and her dad on camera for their TV show.
Yeah, what happened to Laugh and Love?
Oh, maybe it was their weekend at Bernie's.
What's Kim feeding him over there?
Just
Just juiced things.
juice.
She's
All the juice.
Got a whole cheesesteak in the juicer.
And a baked potato that's raw in the middle.
That was KK Ken's contribution.
Yeah.
Steak and potatoes for dinner
Steak
tonight.
and potatoes. The cheese steak and potatoes.
We don't have
Different.
dental coverage anymore, so we're juicing everything.
Blend it.
He at one point was like, "Are you aware I'm dating again?"
Why? Why does this... Oh.
Does he think that Berlin knows somebody that might be interested in him?
Is he legally obligated to tell people? He's on the prowl again. Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, put an alert out.
Yes.
Red alert, Plath Daddy.
Not an Amber alert. Not an Amber alert. This is a Barry Plath alert. Yeah. He's in the dating pool. Everybody get out while you can.
Amber and Berlin were just side-eyeing each other the whole time. Like,
what do you want me to do? Do you want me to suggest people? Are you asking me to, like, refer people to you?
It's like, tell everyone at the middle school.
I'll be chaperoning your dance. And so,
they want to meet me.
If they want, we can do a slow dance.
We can talk about Bigfoot.
Oh,
it's going to be a lot of the conversation.
I don't want it to be.
Do you agree? Barry's talking about Bigfoot because he can't talk about reptile people.
He is a lizard person.
Wait, but we've heard that from Olivia.
Yeah.
So, like, the conspiracy theories of what Barry believes go a lot deeper than Bigfoot.
Right.
But
yes.
In the meantime,
it smells like QAnon. That's what it's feeling like.
A little bit, yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
that's where
they're using, it's a tribe that's using paranormal abilities to speak their own language and travel through portals.
He finally feels safe talking about this because, 20, 30, 50 days ago, they would have locked people up in the psych ward over this.
It's a new age.
So he is out here loud and proud. Bigfoot is traveling through portals. Have you ever seen a portal? No, Barry. When did portals become part of Bigfoot lore? What is that? What? How far out of the Bigfoot loop am I?
I was trying to find out about this. There's a whole world around cryptids and paranormal activity, and
the portals.
It goes deep.
How are the portals working into this?
I think that's an explanation for why we don't see Bigfoot like traversing the woods, is because they can shapeshift through portals. And that's how they can travel.
That's not how wormholes work.
At least that's how I understand it. And I'm not reading any more than I already did.
No.
That was enough for me.
No. Yeah. Top of the funnel.
So I'm glad that he's getting this out of his system, before he goes on a date.
Well, also, he's telling them that his nickname around town is Plath Daddy. So he's really leaning into this now.
He's bragging about it. He's going to get a custom plate.
That's what it felt like. It felt like the scene in The Big Short when Steve Carell pulls everybody aside and he's like, I don't get it. Why are they confessing? And they're like, they're not confessing. They're bragging. That's what's happening here. Why? Why would you tell anyone this, especially your teenage daughter and her friend that you're eating an awkward meal with in your home?
Yeah, I think unfortunately for him, he's been having like a couple of good seasons. And they're like, let's include the Bigfoot stuff that we usually cut so that people can kind of see what Barry's really like.
I don't know.
What drove Kim away.
Is it making him more endearing, though? I think that's what this is. I'm telling you, this is playing into this crowd. Yes. He's going to win some people over here with this.
Well, he should find a pretty interesting lady for us to learn about next season.
That's what it's going to be. I hope he
be a big part
travels through a portal so he could speak his own language with somebody. I don't know. See you later, Barry. Let's find some big feet who've already found each other here. It's Zac and Lydia.
Who are moving. That just reminded me of their moving post with all the shoes in the bag.
Colorado. Ironically, people were pointing out, because we posted the quip about it on Patreon. And people were like, that's really weird to have a bag full of shoes when Lydia does not wear shoes. She's not known for wearing shoes.
I don't think they were hers.
I think they were Zac's. I think most of them were
Lydia's
Zac's.
got 3 pairs of shoes, right? She's got church shoes, flip-flops.
I hope she's not wearing those cherry shoes to church then. I hope those aren't in the church.
They were shoes. I didn't see them. Were they in that picture?
They were on her feet in the picture. Yes.
Oh, it's lost on Lydia. She doesn't know what cherries mean.
She doesn't know. Okay.
Or does she? Because next episode, there was quite the preview.
There's an awakening.
So it's Christmas time.
Almost. Yeah. Well, we saw Thanksgiving last episode. So yeah, right. Christmas is coming.
It's a few weeks before Christmas.
Right.
And she and Zac are preparing for their first Christmas together. But it's also one of Lydia's first Christmases ever because the Plath family did not celebrate that holiday.
Baby's first Christmas. That's what's going on.
An ornament for the tree.
But that's what Lydia's like, well, no, not like first Christmas, because I've had about 3 years of Christmas experience, if I do say so myself.
Okay, this was a really strange fight that they got into.
It wasn't a fight.
About who loves Christmas more.
Well.
Because Lydia should not be able to claim that if she's only experienced it for a couple of years, when Zac has 24 years of experience.
I know we were talking on Seven Little Johnstons about how Ashley lovingly reminds us of Baby Grinch. Did Zac remind you of Baby Grinch with his photos that they kept cutting to?
Oh, shoot. You know what? I screenshotted that and I meant to put it in the notes and I forgot.
It's just on your hard drive now
somewhere. So I got it for later.
Okay, yeah. Save that for later.
Mm-hmm. You know what I should do? Merge a picture of him and Ashley and see what kind of Baby Grinch baby they would make.
Baby Grinch baby.
Super Baby Grinch.
Whoa! I don't think the world's ready.
No.
It's going to come out looking like some other form of cryptid that Barry is going to end up worshiping here by the end of the season or something. Something's going to happen here. I don't know.
Oh, this baby doesn't stand a chance between Barry and Kim.
No.
I'm telling you, Kim is going to move in with them when they have a baby.
Oh,
if the show's still being filmed, she'll be like, hey, do you have a room? I need to help you with the baby.
You need my help with the baby.
Lydia, who was the one who like changed all the babies, fed all the babies, bathed all the babies, did all the baby things.
Didn't run any babies over. Hey, you want to go there?
Never forget.
Track record?
You know, while we're on
Plath's running 90% right now. So it's like, I'll stick with Lydia.
Yeah.
I'll stick with Lydia.
Keep her away.
Thanks.
Yeah, let her stay down in Florida.
Yeah.
Then the doorbell rings. And it's like a DoorDash or something. It's Taylor. Taylor, who we met in an earlier episode, remember?
Yes.
The gay who's so fabulous and that the Plaths are friends with him despite his gayness.
Yeah.
We have to tell the real tale of this because I went back and watched how they edited that episode after I found this information out about who Taylor really is.
Yeah.
And they very much told a story that he did not tell through his words.
Yes. Right. Because he never referred to himself as a gay man. He said he was in a relationship.
He was married to a man. Not anymore. No. Taylor has given his life to Jesus Christ. And now he believes that, you know, pride parades are a tool of the devil.
Satan. Yes.
So, you know, to give us a story that we're supposed to believe that the Plaths are allies because they are friends with him is quite the opposite. Because
there's a lot of self-hatred going on.
He's here for conversion therapy, I think.
That must be
his weekly appointment with Zac and Lydia.
Regularly scheduled standing appointment. And he brought hot chocolate this time. Hot cocoa. That's what we're going to do as well.
Is that what he brought? I was
that's what he said. But then
is this a bag of groceries?
They never made anything. So then I was like, I don't even know. Did you guys even do that? Was that even a thing?
I was expecting it to be food from the restaurant, from Giorgio's.
Do you think that Lydia wants that on her day off? That's the one thing she's like, man,
free.
I was really craving the club quesadilla. Can you bring one over for me?
Ooh, a club sandwich. That's what I thought you were going to say.
Chicken club.
What's a club quesadilla?
I don't know.
A quesadilla burger.
Chicken club quesadilla. You get your food.
Got a crab these.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what's going on.
So she asks what his favorite thing about Christmas is.
Vengeance. Presents.
The rainbow lights. Can't say that anymore.
No.
Family. My family who's estranged from me for some reason. I wonder why that is.
Real far away.
That story.
Real far away up north. In Montana? Where?
He said
How
up
far?
north somewhere.
Up north. Northern Georgia probably is about as far as...
they can't make the drive.
No.
My favorite thing about watching Zac and Lydia this season is that every time they show up on our screen, they directly contradict something that the rest of the family has told us.
Yeah.
Because we're going a little bit out of order. I think this was like later in the episode. But at one point, Ethan says he has a good relationship with them. And then we have Taylor being like, oh, well, aren't Ethan and Isaac in Montana right now on a trip?
Well, because this was the thing, was where Lydia and Zac are like, oh, we're excited. We're going to go up to Montana in a week or two to go see Mariah and see how she's doing. And Taylor's like, oh, that's awesome. Wait, aren't Ethan and Isaac like already up there
He's
for
confused.
a trip?
Are they going to stay? They're waiting for you to get there.
And then you're going to, like meet up later. No, turns out.
Lydia and Zac did not get an invite to the family vacation.
We didn't even hear about it. Never heard about it until like the last possible minute was what Lydia said. So that's probably Ethan Plathville. It was the day before, and he was like, well,
production probably told
that's
her.
what we're going to be doing. I'm heading up there. I'm really excited to see Teegan and rest my head on her cowboy pillows.
So yet again, their feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
Because they asked to be included, and then they didn't tell them about this trip. And so she planned a trip for a couple weeks later to go see Mariah.
Yeah. So, I mean, next best thing, I guess. But this is where Lydia's excusing it away. She's not putting all of the pieces together here.
No,
still.
She's convinced that it's because she's the middle child. This is middle child syndrome. That's why they didn't invite her on the trip.
Honey, no.
First of all, they don't like your husband. They're still not over that. They don't even really like you.
They are wildly uncomfortable with you, and especially now with you and Zac, who are both willing to speak up on things that are bothering you in this family dynamic and in this family structure.
Yeah, don't expect any more invites.
No. Yeah, you're not going to be getting any more phone calls. No more invites here. Sorry. That's just the way that it is.
They'll figure it out eventually.
So it's a good thing. Yeah, like Lydia's very excited. She's married into a family that loves Christmas, and they'll just go to Colorado then instead, which eventually they did.
Do all the holidays there.
Please.
Stay there.
Yes, do that. Well, because I think that was what they had already talked about too, because they did Thanksgiving with the Plaths, and so they were going to do Christmas in Colorado.
It took them, a year and a half to realize they needed to get out of there?
Maybe like a year. Yeah, like a year. Yeah, that was pretty good. Not too bad.
Yeah. A lot less time than it took Olivia.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so let's talk about this trip.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't met up in Montana yet. We saw Ethan and Teegan get there last episode.
Yes.
But Isaac and Kaylin traveled separately.
Right.
And so they're kind of talking about like how they're feeling about going on the trip. Because there's tension. It's weird.
Well, not between Isaac and Kaylin.
No, it's almost like they never broke up.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Pretty weird.
They really got over their issues pretty quickly.
Well, it's actually good. It's a good thing, the breakup, because then it helps you realize like how good you had it, and then you're able to build it back even stronger. I think that was Kaylin's reasoning that she came up with for that.
It's almost like it was scripted.
So
no, they're not starting their own rom-com.
They're not upset about that. They're upset about Teegan. Teegan is flaunting those boobies and dangling them right in front of Ethan, and just out of reach though, where it's like, you can't keep
another woman torturing poor Ethan.
You can't keep poor Ethan. That was the whole basis of this episode was, poor Ethan.
Yeah, it's exhausting. So there's a rift between Kaylin and Teegan. And
Teegan doesn't know it yet.
Teegan doesn't. She's unaware.
Teegan doesn't know it.
Well, they haven't talked to each other pretty much since the breakup happened. They talked for like maybe a couple of weeks, and then the friendship just disappeared, disintegrated.
So this was where it was like, she doesn't really know what she's getting into. I was pretty clear where Kaylin didn't seem like she was going to be on Team Teegan.
She does not like her.
I don't think so. I don't know if she's not being very forward about that, because she's basically like, I was pulled into the middle of a lot of, I tried to be there for Teegan. I also heard Ethan's side of things, either from Isaac or when he was talking with Isaac and stuff. So it's like, Kaylin kind of
doesn't talk to anybody when he's upset.
Yeah.
So that story didn't make a lot of sense to me.
Where was she hearing that from?
Yeah, he doesn't even tell his girlfriend who he broke up with why he's upset.
That was who he was mad with, and then he didn't say anything to her.
But you have the whole story? Something's not adding up.
Well, I don't know if that is like Ethan's outlet, though. He doesn't want to have direct conflict and confrontation with the person that he has an issue with. He wants to go tell somebody else, and then they'll go tell that person, and then it'll be resolved. Okay. That type of a thing. So if it's like that maneuvering,
I don't think he opens up to anybody.
I think he does talk to Isaac. I think he does. Zac was really.
She heard it secondhand.
She heard it from Isaac, but
Or
like,
she was in the room while he was on speakerphone.
Yes, either that. It was
while they were picking peanuts
when
together.
they were in the truck, and rekindling their relationship. That was what was going on. So, like, she's trying to say, Kaylin is trying to say, I'm going to reserve judgment and see how this plays out because I want to see how this goes. This Montana trip. Don't really know what to expect. Don't really know what anybody is looking to get out of this. Like, what is the goal of Teegan going to Montana?
Yeah, they're all kind of weirded out by it.
It's a mystery.
They're weirded out by that. It's creepy that Teegan wants to come on this family trip with us to Montana. It's not creepy that Ethan dropped everything, drove from Florida all the way, or was it Georgia?
Georgia at the time.
He drove
Cairo.
from Cairo all the way up to Wisconsin without telling her and moved there. That's not weird or creepy.
That's romance. I believe that's what you're trying to explain here. Yeah. Is that's romantic.
Totally normal.
And not creepy. So what's really, really bad is that, Teegan is she's confusing this man. He's so sexually frustrated that he can't even tell up from down at this point. He's so confused. He's inviting her on these trips. They're doing these things together.
Yeah.
So if not girlfriend, then why girlfriend shaped, I guess, is like what the question
why
keeps.
Girlfriend shaped?
Why girlfriend shaped? Two in the front there. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, let's take a little break and then we'll be back talking more about what happened on this trip.
Well, we get a better idea of why things are a little estranged right now.
I've been waiting for this. Like, I feel like they built it up for too long to finally give us the story of what happened with the breakup.
Is this what you expected?
No.
No,
but I think that there was subtext that wasn't being outwardly said.
Okay. Like other things that were part of
I think there's other things she's upset about.
Okay. Or other things about that confrontation that may or may... Okay, let's get into it here. Yeah. So it's...
They're staying at Lolo Hot Springs Cabins and RV Park.
No RVs in sight, though, so they're staying in the cabins.
But I'm like, this is the luxury vacation that they're convinced Teegan is coming on just because she wants to get away.
She's taking advantage of Ethan.
I looked it up, $113 a night.
With the luxury stay options that are available. Obviously, there's no Wi-Fi in the lobby, so that's not an amenity that you're paying for.
How?
Did you see the sign?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, no.
And I thought, how terrible, because all she wants to do is avoid talking to Ethan. Yeah, and now they can't even look at their phones.
That's going to be really hard to do. Okay, yeah, because basically Ethan is here because they had like a travel trip day from hell, essentially, where it was just layovers and canceled flights and misconnections.
Maybe that was a sign.
It's a sign. Maybe not so good. Maybe not really where you should be.
And now they're up early, so that sucks.
Yeah.
And he's been pouting in this lobby cabin area.
Yeah, the lodge. I don't know what you call this. Yeah.
Did you see him with his paws around the coffee again? He's always got that mug with him.
With a little Pop Palmer floater on top, maybe. Oh boy!
He spiked that morning coffee.
I do prefer my coffee with a bit of Jack Daniels in it, if we're being totally honest.
So she walks in. She's like, "Oh, Kaylin and Isaac aren't here yet."
I'm gonna have to talk
conversation with Ethan
a little bit longer by myself. There's no reinforcements. Their flight hasn't landed yet. Okay.
So that plays into my theory about why she came on this trip. I'm wondering if the reason she came is because she does maybe want to see if there's something still there, but she's afraid to spend time with Ethan alone. So she came on a family trip where they're hanging out in a group the whole time.
That's what's so confusing, right? Is because they seem to be on the same page. Well, Ethan's not being honest because Ethan keeps saying,
he's pretending that he agrees with what she's saying.
I'm okay to be friends because he wants to spend time with her because he loves her. And then she's like, okay, I am not a relationship mode with you, but like if you want to try to be friends and like stop being weird and stuff, cool. Maybe we can get back to relationship mode out of this.
She's like got a timer, and every 30 minutes she's like, we're just friends.
Just friends. Okay?
Remember?
Still friends.
Just friends. Friend zoned.
Friends.
We're trying to be friends. We're not even really friends.
Friendly.
We're exploring if there's a friendship.
If we want to continue to remain to be friends. And so everybody else seems like real confused about like, oh, she keeps leading him on. She keeps dangling a relationship in front of them. No, I think she's been very clear about what this is.
But he's not telling anybody else that.
But he doesn't, and he doesn't want it to just be that. No. So in his mind, he's ignoring all of that. Yeah. So that's where it's not fair.
If I don't address what she said, then it didn't get said.
Didn't happen.
It's not true.
Yeah, it's not real.
I feel like he used to pull that with Olivia, too.
So, like, they're asking Teegan, though. Producers are. And they're like, you used to refer to Ethan as the one. So how are we feeling about that? Because, like, you don't even want to watch a movie with him anymore?
Yeah, because they have a bunch of DVDs in this lobby. And he's like, so you want to watch a movie later?
And Tegan's already mapped this out. She's like, the only place to sit together to watch a movie is on my bed. And I don't want to do anything on a bed with Ethan Plath right now. And definitely don't want to have him think that anything else could be happening as part of that,
He's
too.
He's not getting an invite anywhere near her room.
No.
Like, is there a communal TV room somewhere in this cabin?
No. Yeah, it's like the TV from The Ring. Like, can we go watch something somewhere like that? What movie did he have his hand on, though? On the comedy section there. Did you catch it?
No. I didn't even know that they got to the point of picking out a movie.
I don't know if they picked it out, but his hand was on it.
Okay.
It was Borat.
That tracks.
King in the castle. King in the castle.
Think he's already seen it?
I don't know. I don't know if he was allowed. I don't know.
I thought he was going to want to watch like Zodiac or American Psycho or Enough.
Those are Barry's picks. No. Different.
A movie with a lot of violence.
I'd be like, yeah, Ethan, let's watch Rocky Horror Picture Show and see how long you last. Let's see.
Borat should really lighten the mood, though.
I'm not into you anymore, Teegan. Not.
He thought that would get her in the mood. We'll watch Borat together.
She always liked when I did my Borat voice.
The movie's not happening, so
no,
he could stop hoping.
Cancel, unsubscribe. We don't want to be doing any of this. No.
The truth about Teegan and Ethan's breakup is that she planned a surprise for his birthday, drove 5 hours to go do this, and then he stranded her at his grandparents' farm.
Okay, so this was when Ethan was living in Minnesota and Teegan was still living in Wisconsin. And she's a single mom with nothing to give you. And she was realizing, looking back on it now, she was like, man, even when we were that far apart, a lot of the traveling and like the effort and the energy to go see each other and stuff, it was a lot of me going to him, not him.
She has a child.
Well, now she's got 2. And so
I guess the only good thing about that is hopefully the child was with their father far away from Ethan.
Hopefully, yes.
Nowhere near his influence.
Not going in there. Yeah, okay. So there's still like this vivid memory that Ethan has where this sounds like this is just all of Ethan's relationships. Mm-hmm. Where it reaches a breaking point where he shuts down, he doesn't say anything, but they clearly know that he's upset and something's wrong. He goes to work on a car because that's the only way he knows how to handle his emotions. And instead it's met with opposition. He is then standing there looking at Teegan, who's trying to talk to him, trying to understand what's going on here. And he's like, it was like looking at my ex. It was like seeing Olivia standing right there talking to me.
That scared me when he said that.
That's not good.
Yeah. I was like, how long until he just hauls off in a blind rage thinking that you're Olivia and like hurts you.
Oh, well, I mean, because, yeah, he peeled out of there in his car and just drove away.
Like we saw him do at Lydia's rehearsal dinner.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Or the setup day, whatever it was. Same thing for the wedding.
Yes.
And it's also what we heard Veronica said, where she said that she got stranded by Micah.
Yeah.
This is like a Plath family tradition.
That's what's going on.
To leave your girlfriend on the side of a road somewhere.
Yeah. That's the trademark move now. That's what's going on.
I want to know what she wanted to talk about so badly.
That is what is interesting. Well, because that's the part that I don't understand is where it's like, very clearly you are upset. Ethan, you are upset. You're not saying anything. So he is then retreating to not say anything. But then when it's like, you cannot run away from this anymore. I know you are upset about something. Just talk to me about it. He still won't talk to her about it.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
That's insanity is what it is. Because it's just like, what you need to face this. You need to address this. And we can talk through it. We can work on it. And we can move forward. He does not know how.
Communicate.
He doesn't know how to do that. Mm-hmm. He doesn't know how.
I felt like the show was trying to imply that the whole argument was about him moving.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
But they never said that.
They didn't say that.
And given the way they treated the Taylor stuff, I'm highly suspicious.
Don't know.
Because of what we see later when she does the mock interview with him, I'm wondering if she wanted to talk about the way he behaved at Zac and Lydia's wedding.
Very interesting.
Because they got married in February, and then...
When is Ethan's birthday?
May 14th, apparently.
May 14th.
So, May.
Okay.
So, I think that whole time he probably put off talking to her about it. And, you know, when you're in a relationship and you start arguing about things or you get upset about stuff, it starts to build up where it's like, okay, now I'm not just mad about how you acted at the wedding and you won't talk to me about it. Well, I'm also mad about the fact that you won't move. Like, all this stuff is compounding.
Well, especially when none of it is being resolved. Nothing is actually being addressed. And, like, even if you are bringing that up and then he just shuts down, he doesn't say anything about it, and then you move on. And then it's like, okay, well, that was not done. We didn't talk about that. But on Ethan's plate, he's like, well, you came over and you told me how you felt about it. So that counts as us talking about it. No, you didn't say anything. You didn't contribute anything. So it's not, I can't just tell you what's going on and how things are in our relationship.
So it sounded like that happened. And then eventually he turned his phone back on and they broke up. But at some point he told her that he wanted to live in Cairo until his siblings were all grown up.
He was saying that he slipped up, and he said that
which is
in
like,
passing.
So you still don't get it. What do you mean you slipped up?
And you still didn't communicate that directly with your partner who you're talking about moving together.
Is that how you feel? Like, is that what you want? Because he kind of also made it sound like I didn't really think through it.
He was trying to walk it back.
But how did you not think through it when she's been asking you for months and months and months to move?
I think he was using that as an excuse. And then she took that as, okay, well, that means that you're talking about living in Cairo for another 6 years. Yeah. That's not going to work for me. So see you later, bud. So, like, I think he was using it as no, I don't really want to move.
Push it off.
Yeah. He was going to just delay it.
My siblings need me.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that was what it was going to be. The scariest thing that this man says in this interview is, I really, really hope this time around I can be who Teegan needs in a relationship. That's not you. That's not you. You're really hoping that you can keep the facade of being a good boyfriend up longer this time. That's what you're hoping for. That's your lesson that you learned.
I think you hit the nail on the head.
That's not good.
I think that she got a different version of Ethan Plath until that wedding. And then she saw a scary side of him that she didn't think existed. And after that, it all went downhill. That's my opinion.
Good. Okay, so like that, now we kind of, as a viewing audience, now we kind of understand. We still didn't even get into like nitty gritty details of what was going on or anything that was really like super flying off the handle or anything. Because, I mean, just him storming out and leaving her, obviously the stranding her there, not great, not a good look. But I think
there's more.
I think there's more.
Yeah.
And then we're not really talking about all of that, because I think if that's the stuff that Teegan's comfortable talking about on camera, I feel like there were a couple other elements that were in the mix there. So she's not really fully disclosing everything on camera here, clearly. So now she's trying to talk to the girls about it. The girlses are showing up because Kaylin has arrived. Mariah drove in from her mental facility. And so she's ready to face the day. She's done some, affirmations.
Google. I was like, what rehab facilities and or mental health facilities are nearby?
Within driving distance from this little
I'm so
place.
Weirded out by the fact that they will not show us what Mariah is doing in Montana.
No.
Like they had to go to a destination to have this trip together.
Yes.
So that we didn't see what was going on in her life.
Yeah, still not allowed to come to my place because I can't have visitors. This many visitors.
There's too many visitors for me to sign in.
Too many visitors
I have
to
to
sign
get approval.
in, check in, and then it's like, how long of a stay? No, that's not going to work. We can't do that. So it's just not how this goes.
There's a
little buggy.
There's a little ladybug. It's over there now.
Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. So Teegan's trying to fill them in on what happened here. Because then she's like, I know Ethan doesn't communicate. He doesn't communicate with me when I was in a relationship with him. I'm sure he's not like really giving the full deal of like what was going on and where we stand.
No worse feeling than not knowing how much the person you're having a conversation with knows about a sensitive topic.
You have to assume that like they do know something though. Because
they know you broke up.
They know you broke up.
And they probably think it's your fault. That's probably where we should start from.
Well, I don't think Teegan took that into account. Because she was like, me and Kaylin, we talk like pretty regularly. We haven't really lately. And it's like, that's a red flag. You should know that like she's probably not on your side anymore.
She still doesn't get it. That in this family, there needs to be a woman to blame.
Yeah.
You are the most recent woman who is the problem.
You're the woman to blame. So that's how it's looking.
It's come around to you now.
That's where it's shaping up to be here.
So she's like, well, I'm still kind of a little bit in shock about Ethan just moving to Wisconsin out of the blue without ever running that by me or making sure that like I was interested in getting back in a relationship with him.
I'm looking at the ladybug now.
So like, period. That was weird. And even Mariah thinks that his plan was crazy.
Okay, so now you have Kim Plath and Mariah, who are both like, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Usually two people who do not give good advice, not good in relationships, and they're like, that is weird.
Don't recommend.
She doesn't even find that romantic.
Uh-oh. And
I think if anyone would find that to be a plan that would convince them that they needed to get back together with someone, it would be Mariah in this plan.
Mariah was in.
If the devil in the suit and tie drove all the way out to Montana to be with her, she would get married tomorrow.
That would have changed
they would go to the
trajectory of her life, I think, at this point. Yes, definitely. Oh, my God. Okay, so, again, nobody else really knows, like, the reasoning of why Teegan's here. I don't know if Teegan knows why she's here. But she's trying to say it's for
safety.
We're testing the friendship. It's a friendship test.
Well, think about it. This guy is moving into the same town as you. Do you feel like you are obligated to go on this trip now because you're kind of a people pleaser, which she mentioned later on?
She's talking about that here where
she's got stalker vibes. Do you want to make sure things are like okay and that he gets the message that you are only friends?
So your strategy is keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer, sort of a thing. I don't know if I can recommend that because if it's a stalker situation, like that's only going to make things worse because now you're really feeling like you're making him feel like there is a connection,
too much attention,
too much hope, and it's just like it's going to build up. If it's not going to happen, you need to say it's not going to happen.
I'm trying to make some excuses for her.
No, I know. Well, everybody's making excuses for Ethan, so that's driving me nuts at this point. It's because you have Mariah who's defending him, you have Kaylin who's coming up with stuff where it's like, oh, Ethan's he's not so good at stuff. And
the biggest disappointment this season has been Kaylin.
Kaylin, I mean, I already knew this was going to be, we were already on the verge here.
Not that I had like a lot of hope for her, but
season.
It just proved that she just feeds into the toxicity of this family.
Yes. Oh, and
toxic masculinity. Loves it. She loves it.
She's fully subscribed. Yes. Mm-hmm. She's all up in there. So everybody just feels bad. Oh, Ethan's so emotional. I think Teegan was talking about this because she was like, well, I kind of already, the relationship sucked. So like when I was in it, I was already just like, oof, yeah, this is terrible.
I was coming to terms with the fact that it had an expiration date.
And like we were getting pretty close.
Which, like,
it was a matter of time.
Kaylin and Mariah's faces are just like Pikachu because they've never been in a relationship where they've mourned the relationship before it ended.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that's like. I'm actually terrified of being alone more than anything. If a man doesn't want me, then I have no value. So that's what I'm terrified of.
They
that's
have
what keeps
no
me
idea
up at
what
night.
she's talking about.
So,
Can't relate.
You lost her. They're like, uh-oh, she's starting to sound like Olivia. We're getting dangerously close to like hearing Teegan roar at this point.
It also upset me when Teegan was saying she felt bad for Ethan because that's the point. That's why he's moping around and making it obvious that he's sad, is to make you feel bad so that then you go and give in on your boundary.
Yes.
You break your boundary
yes.
Because you feel bad for him.
He's manipulating you. Yes. Like that's what this is. Uh-huh. And that's the whole thing. Every time when she looks at him and goes, we're friends, right? And he doesn't say anything and he just stares longingly into her eyes because we get it. You're in love with her, dude. Like, yes, we know.
He thinks he's in love with her. He's obsessed with her.
Yes. But like for him, it's very clear what his motive is. Mm-hmm. And so just by saying, he's
going to club her over the head and take him home with her.
We can be just friends. And it's like, no, you can't. You, Ethan Plath, can't be just friends with Teegan. Mm-mm. You want more.
Yeah. And then Kaylin's like, oh, I think he's just afraid to say something wrong or do something wrong. It's probably why he's so quiet.
Making excuses for Ethan. No, don't do that. Why? Why are you doing that?
Not a girl's girl.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, like, that's a whole other thing, too, where it's like, it's just, why? What are we doing?
Well, the upsetting thing is you've seen how he behaves. This is multiple relationships now where there's, they keep saying they see a pattern in how Teegan's behaving.
Right.
I'm like, but not Ethan, huh?
Can we clock? Yeah. Can we turn the attention to the other party in this relationship as well? And just see what that track record looks like by comparison, please.
Not good.
Can we take a quick look? I don't know. Because then Kaylin's being all vague, too. She's like, I don't know. Teegan said some stuff that was, like, out of pocket, and that made me change my mind. What? Teegan was saying stuff, and that's what? What?
I bet you it's about some things that he did, how he treated her, and he probably denies that.
Uh-huh.
And so they think she's a liar.
Interesting. I would love to hear that just fully expressed on the show. So then that way we know what we're getting into and whose side we need to be on too. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm already on, I don't like Teegan, but I'm on her side.
We're against any side that is against Ethan Plath.
Well, no, we're for any side against Ethan.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
Against Ethan.
Whoop, rewind that
We're
back.
against Ethan
We're against
Plath.
Ethan in all situations.
Yes. Yes. And that will remain, in effect. Yeah, indefinitely.
All right. We'll be right back.
Oh, boy.
All right. So this is the part where Ethan is getting interviewed by Teegan.
Oh, no. Yeah, this was scary.
They had some time to get, it was scary.
This is going to be part of the documentary when it comes out, the Dateline episode.
Special.
The Dateline special. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, God. I didn't like it. It was the handheld Atmos. I think it was the camera angle, the placement. It was like right across the table.
That's another thing I took a screenshot of was Ethan's face for the caption this on Patreon.
Oh, no. It's so scary.
He's just staring at her. And she's asking him questions that she felt uncomfortable asking while they were a couple. But now that they're broken up, she can ask anything she wants.
It's free reign, yeah. She has journalistic rights to this now.
Free reign.
So she's going to take advantage of that. She's going to go with this.
This is what made me think that there was a fight about this before they broke up. Because she asks, is there anything that you want to say to Zac in particular or anything, about your behavior at Lydia and Zac's wedding that you want to explain, talk about, apologize for?
Well, I think we have a real good relationship now, and I forgot to invite them to this beautiful trip to Montana here. But
It's when he texted them.
yeah. It's
Hey, we're in Montana.
I know it's a little last minute, but we all met up here in Montana. If you guys want to come up here, it would look really great.
You know why they didn't invite them? Because they wouldn't let all the couples share cabins.
They ran out of horses.
I don't think it was the horses. They're like, Isaac and Kaylin, you cannot live in sin.
Oh.
You're bunking with Lydia.
Oh, that's what would happen. Yeah, that's what Ethan was really planning on. But then maybe that's the other reason why he reached out too, because he was like, well, once we got here, Teegan said, there's no way we're sleeping in the same cabin, so I don't really care anymore. So yeah, and Lydia and Zac, if you guys want to come up, that's fine.
He's not looking to spend any more time with Zac.
I already booked the honeymoon suite. It was for me and Teegan, but she kicked me out of it. So
it's a wedding present from me to you guys, an apology for my behavior.
No. Enjoy your robes for your stay. That's the beauty of the honeymoon suite.
Yeah, what a lie, though. Or he's like, no, our relationship, I apologized.
So
things
better
are
than
great
ever
between us.
I just had a heart-to-heart with Zac before I came up here, actually. We were working on the car together.
He's helping me through some things.
He helped me change the oil in the car. It was great.
Yeah. I didn't say anything shitty about him or make fun of him.
No. Yeah, I really opened up, too. There was a lot of that. It was good. It was great, actually. Fantastic.
So no accountability, nothing from him.
Yeah, that's what she was hoping. Like, maybe there'd be a little bit of that, maybe some growth, some development here, some advancement as far as like where we were at that time. And then now, have we improved? Have we bettered ourselves? Have we like learned and grown from that? Are we still being super petty about stuff? Which, I mean, I can't fully agree with Teegan where she's like, is that any way to live, being petty? And it's like, some people it works. Okay. You got to try it on, but
it's a little fun to be petty.
I'm a petty bitch. I've stated that several times, and
it's not even being petty.
I don't think I would have got this far in my life without being as petty as I am.
He's not petty. He's angry.
Well, yeah. Okay.
He's an angry, violent monster. It's what he is.
Maybe was it petty to set the grass on fire at the engagement spot? Was that petty at that time?
And violent.
Petty.
Monstrous.
Destructive. I would say destructive.
Destructive, yeah.
Maybe not violent. I guess destruction is a form of violence, I suppose. But, I mean.
We'll never hear Ethan get on camera and say, I am mortified that I acted like that.
No.
It was wrong.
No.
I would never do that again if I could rewind back the clock.
No, I don't think so. I think
I could double down. I'd do it all over again.
No, not that he would do it all over again, too. It's just, it's only a matter of time. If I'm in that same circumstance again, I'll fucking do it again. Of like, I'll just shut down and not, like, I'm not going to try to do it a different way, a healthier way, a better way to represent my feelings in less destructive patterns and those types of things. Like, I think that's the issue. She wants to see, like, is there a commitment to, like,
I still need to be scared that you're just going to haul off.
That you're just going to, just fly off the handle, I guess. Is that's the main point.
We've made no progress on that.
I don't think we've really advanced too far. No, I don't think so.
Do we have to talk about Mariah? Because I know this whole trip's about coming to visit her.
I mean, it was kind of, I think the trip was to visit Montana, and then Mariah just happened to be there, so they were like, "All right, I guess we'll extend the invite.
You can meet us. This is where we booked our cabin."
It was mostly, it was Ethan and Isaac wanted to hang out, and then Isaac was bringing Kaylin, and so Ethan was like, "Well, I'm going to bring Teegan," because Isaac didn't even know that Teegan was going to come. So it was like, how are you guys planning these trips? You don't even know who's going to be there.
That would give me such bad anxiety.
What are you guys doing?
Like the lack of information that's communicated.
To just wander around, and then you get there and it's raining and you have to spend the whole day inside playing board games and stuff.
Talking to someone you weren't even mentally prepared to have to interact with for the entire weekend.
And then Mariah's eyebrows are melting off because she left her thermostat set to 80 degrees. And so then it's like, okay, now we get that. Here's the whole morning prep here because they're going to go horseback riding now because it seems like Mariah's been doing a lot of horseback riding in Montana. horse therapy
at the therapy center.
At the therapy center.
Mm-hmm.
That's
reconnecting with something from her childhood.
That's sounding
therapeutic.
Like, yeah, we could be right in that ballpark.
This made me never want to ride a horse.
Well, I would never want to ride a horse near Ethan Platt. Any of these people. I'll just go paint with a broad brush. And I will say, not these folks.
Also, isn't it really not a good activity to do when you have people who are on edge and kind of tense and anxious about interacting with one another?
Yeah.
Yeah. That rubs off on the horses.
Yeah, because that's what Teegan kept talking about. She was like, oh, Ethan kept like looking back because Ethan was talking about how he's so protective because he's a masculine man.
Right.
And Teegan is his property. So he needs to make sure that she's not damaged or injured unless it's by his hand. So he's like really concerned about her safety and well-being on this little horsey trail that they're doing. And so that leads us to the point where like just him constantly turning back and looking over his shoulder. Now Teegan's like, this is creeping me out.
She wants him to stop looking at her.
Like your interest in me is making me uncomfortable. If it's making Teegan uncomfortable, this horse is getting freaked out too. I don't know if Teegan's responding. She was like, maybe she was pulling on the reins more or something, or like I don't know what she was doing.
Her horse was fine.
Her horse was okay. And then it started getting a little feisty about stuff. And then when it walked past Kaylin's horse, and then Kaylin's horse bit Teegan's horse on the neck.
I thought that we were going to have a 1,000-pound sisters moment.
Oh, camel bite.
I thought the horse was going to take a bite out of the other horse or out of Teegan.
A vampire horse experience that was going on here? That was not listed on the details of the Groupon.
They get aggressive with one another.
Yeah, that's what the lady was saying. They fight like siblings.
She was not concerned.
It's like, they bite each other all the time.
It's like,
what are you freaking out about?
They can bite each other all they want when I'm not riding them. Okay?
Well, sometimes the other horses will try and keep each other in line, too. Because that was the thing, was like her horse was getting a little skittish, getting a little unruly. So then that one was like, hey, knock it off, you know? You got somebody up on your back there. You got to...
Not used to strange women riding them.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, Sprout. That's not going to work.
I'm shocked that Ethan and Isaac did not insist that the women ride side saddle.
Oh, I thought you were going to say bareback.
That's usually their request.
That would have been better, right? Probably. In the long run. Too many ticks.
So that sets Ethan off.
Yeah.
Because now his woman's in danger.
Oh, no.
Who's not his woman?
He's activated.
His friend. Bestie was nearly attacked by another horse.
My BFF. Oh, man. Yeah, this isn't good. So what? He's going to punch the horse in the face, right? That's the solution here?
Probably.
Or throw a table at it or something.
If we were on the Plath family farm.
Right.
That's how he would deal with it.
Split the nostril. That's how you're going to solve this.
That's terrible.
Like Isaac did to Micah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a thing that you were going to say people did to horses.
I'm joking about the Plath boys getting into fistfights.
Where is he, by the way? No Micah.
No Micah.
What episode did I say we're on? 7 or 8?
Something.
No Micah.
No Micah and no Kim in this episode either. There was no Kim Cackle.
That was a relief.
Honestly, I needed a break. So
she's still recovering from making that sherbet drink last episode.
That must have been it.
No, KK Ken has all of his figurines out for Christmas, so they can't film there.
There's no room. Yeah, you can't get through. Can't swing a camera around, turn it around. You're gonna knock something over.
It's not that there's no room.
I don't know.
They can't put them on TV.
That must be it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's a censorship. They have to blur a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's not worth the editing that they have to do.
You'd still be able to tell what it was too underneath, even if you blurred it. It's not gonna help. Yeah. So no, what's Teegan's horses now? Okay, they get to the end of this, right? They get to the top of the trail, top of the mountain. What are we doing here?
They scaled the side of that. I'm going to call it a hill.
Yeah.
Scary.
Okay.
And then everything's kind of fine after that.
I like how her horse like dragged her through the tree too. When they went up that hill, there was like the little.
Yeah, it was like, bitch, you got that horse to bite me. Here's the payback. I'm going to knock you off with this branch.
No.
The horse is petty.
The horse was not concerned with Teegan's well-being at this point. I don't think Teegan's concerned with her well-being. She's talking about she has this instinct to shift into people pleaser mode where she's like, oh, I have all these boundaries.
She's fighting everything in her to not rush to Ethan's side and against her own desires, like not be his friend, be his lover. Oh. For the evenings that he feels better.
Well, okay, so she's doing the thing where she's like, oh, he's upset, he's not in a good mood. If I make him happy, then he will be in a good mood. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's
the way your relationship dynamic is.
And it's just like, yeah, he can't come to you every time that he needs to learn how to process his emotions.
He wants her to regulate his emotions for him.
He wants to suck at the teat. Yeah. Like that's what he wants. Mm-hmm. Teetgan? Is that? Uh-oh. Oh, no. We're a couple episodes in, but I don't know if we could say that around the ad breaks, so we'll have to be careful.
But he then goes on to describe mild disassociation. When he's like, it's like I get in these moods where like then I'm thinking about things, I'm in my head, but then life's going on around me and it's like the world's just disappeared in the background and I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Have you ever seen the opening sequence to Saving Private Ryan? Where there's that tea kettle whistling sound and you just don't know what's going on around you. It's kind of like that. A little bit.
Go to therapy.
Please. Everything. He's trying everything but therapy. Everything but. Mm-hmm. He's not going to do it.
So we end this episode with thoughts from Isaac and Kaylin, which no one asked for.
No.
They're both annoyed that Tegan's been blowing Ethan off the whole trip.
I think
the whole time.
I would argue that Ethan's upset that she hasn't been blowing him off this entire trip.
That would solve some things.
I'd say that's a big complaint on Ethan's side, actually.
They're like, who does that? She came on this trip. We spent $113 for her to get a separate room. And she won't put out.
Yeah. It's a real shame. Poor Ethan. Again, poor Ethan, man.
Why does she owe something to him for going on this trip?
Because I get that they're confused, where it's like, then why did she come here if
she already told Kaylin when all the girls talked.
I think that's what's not making sense, is where it's like, she said that they're just friends. They're trying out to be just friends. And then Kaylin's like, yeah, but you are leading Ethan on because Ethan is convinced that he's in love with you and that you guys belong together. So just by being around each other, you are then confirming and agreeing to that and reinforcing it for him. So you're making things worse, Teegan. It's your fault. Mm-hmm. Is that what it is? Is that where we're at?
Oh, it's the woman. It's Tegan's fault.
Of course it's Tegan's fault.
Isaac's got what I assume is from Proverbs or something. We have to decrease the tude, not attitude. Those are their thoughts on Teegan.
It's not from Proverbs.
No, the Plath family hasn't read the Bible,
felt like
let's be honest.
I can't read and I can't write. The Plath that feels like a Plath family platitude. Say that 5 times fast. Mm-hmm. But yeah, decrease the tude, not attitude. That sounds like something.
She doesn't even have an attitude, which is the part that's bothering me.
No, like, I get what they're saying is that she's like disengaged. She's looking at her phone. Like that was what they were cutting to.
She's doing everything in her power to not signal, I'm into you.
She's avoiding any sort of that. Yeah, I don't know how she can simultaneously be leading Ethan on, convincing him that they belong together, all these things, and like dragging him along in this puppy love sort of chasing mode that he's in, but also simultaneously cold, cut off, disengaged. How is it both things simultaneously at the same time?
Maybe we'll find out next week.
No, I think there's a lot of other stuff to unpack next week, actually.
The return of Kim. Except KK Ken is giving her an ultimatum about her health.
You need to get on The Biggest Loser, or
I thought you were going to say the shots, the fat shots.
Oh, the shots. Yeah, maybe.
And then Lydia reveals a side of her that no one has seen except for Zac.
Except for Zac.
We got a banana.
Oh.
She's having her very own Mary Brown moment.
Oh, no. I'm nervous. Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause she took a bite of something. So,
it was a banana.
I hope she's not. No, I know, but I mean, like, I don't know what that was I don't know what that was symbolic for.
You don't. I do.
Not yet. Not yet. Well, I hope you're not biting I hope you're not biting stuff. This is what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at.
Like, she's trying her best. She's new at this.
she's figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a lot to catch up on.
And then Teegan talks to her mommy about Ethan moving nearby. She's like, do we get a protective order? Like, what are the next steps? What do I do?
It's not safe. It's not good. Yeah, she's like, can you please not do this? I want it on camera and documented that I have concerns for your safety and your well-being. That's what's happening here. Whew.
It's a lot.
Oh, man.
What do we got going on over on Patreon?
Oh, gosh. We're going to be
starting Seven Little Johnstons, Season 1. We're going through the whole first season. That's going to be exclusively on Patreon.
Exclusively on Patreon, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So check the description for the links. And what else we got going on? Well, we're wrapping up, season 17 of Johnston's too? That's this week. So that'll be coming out tomorrow.
And then we started Big Love. We're starting Big Love.
Starting Big Love.
Over on Surviving Sister Wives.
Yes.
That's our other podcast. So if you watched Big Love, it's your opportunity to do it again.
It's a very interesting lens that we're going through with as well, because we are applying a lot of Sister Wives lore to the experience as well. So things that you'll recognize, things that you'll enjoy.
Also, if you're interested in the polyamory, polygamy content, This Is Polly is a new show that's coming to WeTV that starts May 29th. And I believe we're going to be covering it here on Surviving Reality.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. We'll keep you posted when the episodes start dropping.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.